Before I begin with this review that I should have done yesterday, special YouTube shoutout goes to Andrei Losif for reminding me about it. Thankfully, I was able to record it on my DVR, and this is where we are now. Hello everybody, Mega Man NG here, and I welcome you all to another TMNT, or rather, Tales of the TMNT episode review. This one's a little special. Do you know why? Because what we got yesterday was an hour-long special. When Worlds Collide. This is also my episode review for both parts since it was an hour long. And yeah, next month we're going to be getting another arc. I should mention that this is the second arc, right? The second arc of many arcs that will be in this final season. Here's the deal. I'm going to be providing a little summary as well as some main points that I really did enjoy. There were a lot of good moments in the episode, and it was hard for me to get it in my notes as it is. Anyway, let us begin. In outer space, Sal Commander and Mona Lisa are with a platoon of Salamandrian ships in hopes of finding someone dangerous. They head to Earth, the last known sighting of when this threat would be. But unfortunately, this force is at work, taking down Utroms stationed there. With a threat this big, it would mean one thing. Heroes unite to tackle a threat far greater than they imagine. This is where worlds collide. Okay, it was a pretty lame summary, but it's my fault because I should have made this review yesterday, but I need a bit of time to get it ready. Plus, I was a bit busy. Anyway, let me just say right here, right now, that this episode, this two-part hour-long special, was awesome. It is, without a doubt, an awesome two-part episode, bringing us new, familiar characters, as well as bringing some big bads that I never thought we would see again. I was surprised that this was an hour-long special yesterday, because you know how Nickelodeon is when it comes to their scheduling. They never most of the time they would advertise when new episodes would come, but sometimes they never do at all, and that just really surprised me. It really did, but I'm thankful that I was able to watch it due to a well-known commenter on YouTube. Now, we got some returns, and there are many. For example, Sal Commander and Mona Lisa make their return after their last appearance in Season 4. And last season, they helped the Turtles out many times, and they did. I'm happy that I get to see them again. And for all the people that ship Rap and Mona Lisa, yes, it's canon in this show. I mean, yeah, it's satisfying, at least for me. Since they do work together, they do kick butt, and we also get some backstory on whatever happened to, I believe, Lord Dregg. Speaking of which, the Newtralizer makes his return, and he's out for payback. Payback by destroying the Utrom race, not just on Earth, but on Dimension X. He's also got some new powers too, electricity, and he also has teleportation. He's a very dangerous foe, and he kicked the Turtles' butt many times, as well as the Salamandrians and the Utroms. But nothing compared to a threat so big that I never thought he would actually return. Part of my gut thought that he actually died after the events of, I believe, Season 4, even with the destruction of the Triceratons. Yes, the big bad is in fact Lord Dregg. Lord Dregg returns, and he brings like some kind of giant insect spaceship and then starts splattering most of Earth, summoning eggs and summoning out insect warriors to not only capture the human race, but also the turtles as well. He wants payback, just like the Newtralizer. And with the two of them, it means that the turtles must now gather as many allies as they could. The Salamandrians and the Utroms. And seeing the Utroms go down by the Newtralizer is just depressing. Especially when it went down with Queen and with Bishop. I really felt bad that they went down so fast, and this mostly happened in part 1. The Turtles tried their hardest, but when Lord Dregg came, that's when things changed, and the Turtles, as well as all their allies, had to rely on strategy to find a way to stop him. And they tried many ways, too, introducing many new weapons, like the turtle mech, like a 4-person mech that would actually be used to fight against a spaceship. It was cool. And Mikey supposedly died due to the Newtralizer, only for him to come back and gain electric powers. I'm reminded of two things. First up, with the Newtralizer, I'm reminded of a Spider-Man villain, Electro. You can tell in one scene where he basically absorbed all the electricity in the power plant, making him way too strong. Sure, it did weaken him at first, like in the beginning when they used the Newtralizer gun, but when they made him too strong, yeah, the Turtles were in deep trouble. And then Mikey gets his powers, and I'm beginning to and his powers are like blue compared to orange with the Newtralizer. And I'm like, I'm reminded of Raiden with that. Only thing missing would be a bamboo hat, an outfit, and then Raiden would be all like thunder dashing, like Danigalaka or something like that. That would have been funny. Not to mention, the battles were insane. There were battles all over the place. It was an action-packed episode with humor aplenty, courtesy of Mikey and the others. There were some good moments, too. A lot of great ones. Like Sal Commander getting his revenge against the Newtralizer, the Turtles beating Lord Dregg. It was an overall amazing ride. It was awesome. It was satisfying. And I mean, good God, I love it. It makes me want to watch the episode again because every single character get to shine here. Every single one of them. Especially Mikey, who turns out to be the hero of the day yet again. Last time he became hero of the day was during the episode End Times when he basically saved the world and put Cavaxis back where he belongs. Here in this case, he gets to save the day by not only saving everybody, but also destroying Lord Dregg's ship. And makes me wish he still had those electric powers, but sadly they get stripped. What can you do? I mean, for an hour-long episode, this was just awesome. First part serves to set things up. It provided a bit of omen, set things up nicely, introduces the return of some characters, and then it all builds up at the end of the first part with Lord Dregg arriving. Seeing Lord Dregg arriving and ending the episode like that on a sense of horror and dread captures it perfectly. I really, truly mean it. They captured it. Beautifully done. And then the second part was when everyone had to find a way to not only stop the Newtralizer, but Lord Dregg, leading to some intense action sequences, intense moments, good action. I mean that. I already mentioned action way too much, but overall, I really mean it. The episode was just awesome. It was so awesome that makes me wonder why I didn't review this episode sooner. I'll be honest, I should have reviewed this when it came out yesterday, but how would I know when, well, Nickelodeon has to handle with their scheduling things? They always have to put shows on hiatuses just so they can promote their junk. TMNT is one of the good shows that I enjoy, but once this ends, there's not much for me to watch anymore. Also, I should mention that before I end the review, there will not be any episode reviews until July 23rd. And do you know why? Because they just showed like a preview of the next arc. Samurai Turtles, meaning the turtles are traveling back in time, or rather traveling to a strange alternate universe in the past, and they meet the characters of Usagi Yojimbo, as well as the first appearance of Miyamoto Usagi. I really am hyped because I saw Miyamoto Usagi in the 2003 series, and he appeared many times. This is going to be the first time we're actually going to be seeing him in 3D, and it's going to be pretty nice. How do I rate this episode? I'm giving it a perfect 10. I mean it. It is just that dang awesome. I love everything about it. Many familiar characters return, big bads as well, intense action, and also backstory, and it has a nice, beautifully well done ending. I mean it. Raph and Mona Lisa sharing a bit of embrace, which is a bit heartwarming. Nothing wrong with that. And also, Mikey's actually gotten lucky with a girl, Renee, a being from the future. I don't know who Renee is, but I do know that she is important to Mikey. Who am I to complain, honestly? As long as Mikey's happy, I have no complaints with it. We will be seeing her in, I believe, a future episode, so look out for it. And like I said, next month on the 23rd, I'll be reviewing Samurai Turtles. This is gonna be epically awesome. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this episode review. It's sudden. I apologize if I didn't make this review sooner. I swear to you. If you're wondering why there's no Fire Emblem Echoes today, I'm postponing it till tomorrow because I gotta record Injustice 2 and the like. And yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, and I'm hoping that you guys are, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. These videos right here, my reviews of this show, get way more than everything else I do. It is fact. I mean it. And I will see you guys next month for the return of another Tales of the TMNT episode review. It's time we be samurais and meet Miyamoto Usagi. This is Mega Man NG signing off. Peace out. Booyakasha!